in order for us to put this event on in Millington, Tennessee, Naval Personnel Command, Navy Recruiting Command, I think it just sends a clear message to a lot of sailors out there that it's okay to talk about this, that it's okay to be proud of each other and our accomplishments and who we are as people.
Gay and lesbian service members and lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender civilians are and have been an integral part of America's armed forces even as they served in silence. With their service, we have begun to shape the road map to accomplishing what our forefathers set out to achieve, that all Americans are created equal. What makes our country unique and what gives us strength is our ability to change and to right wrongs. And it's my honor to welcome you to our first lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender Pride Month celebration. Thank you.
We put a lot of effort into this, and our hope was just 10 people showed up, and I think about 100 did. And that's to say something on this little base in the middle of Tennessee, you know, that so many people came out to support a Pride Month celebration. It was the first one ever.
This year, we celebrate LGBT Pride Month at a moment of great hope and progress.
To have guest speakers, you know, Forrest Gray and Master Chief Tucker, to have them speak on behalf of a Pride Month celebration is important because they affect a lot of sailors, and other sailors out there see what they've done, and other Master Chiefs, other Senior Chiefs, other leaders in the Navy learn.
The military held the official view that LGBT were unfit for military service. However, unofficially, I believe we all know the members of this community has been honorably serving as our brothers and sisters in arms the entire time. Homosexual serving in the United States military predates the founding of the United States. I had the privilege of being the command master chief for the USS Oak Hill, and we had the first lesbian homecoming kiss after deployment to 4th Fleet. At the time, I didn't realize the magnitude of the event, but I had been told by several LGBT sailors since then that it gave them inspiration, courage, and really signified that times had finally changed. Moving forward, I think it's important to realize that we are all different in some capacity. That's what makes the United States such a special country and our Navy so unique. It doesn't matter where you come from, what race you are, or what your sexual orientation is. What matters is we are all shipmates, and we depend on each other to do our jobs.
The successful repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell proved to the nation that just like the country we defend, we share different backgrounds, different values, different beliefs. Together, we are the greatest military force in the world.
Today, as we pause, thank and recognize those sailors who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender, I would like to address 3 things on today. First, our extraordinary people. Secondly, our nation's position. And thirdly, our pride in protecting. On yesterday, President Obama made these remarks. I have to tell you that over the course of several years, as I have talked to friends and family and neighbors, when I think about members of my own staff who are incredibly committed, monogamous relationships, same-sex relationships, who are raising kids together, when I think about those soldiers or airmen or Marines or sailors who are out there fighting on my behalf, yet feel constrained, even now that Don't Ask, Don't Tell is gone, because they are not able to commit themselves in a marriage, at a certain point, I just concluded that for me personally, it is more important for me to go ahead and affirm that I think same-sex couples should be able to get married.
I believe the new generation of sailors obviously accept gays and lesbians a lot easier. I think it's a generational thing. I've been in the Navy for 20 years and I lived through Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So I was actually in the Navy a few months before it was implemented and lived all the way through to the very end of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So it was a struggle. There was many times that I never ever thought it would go away, and it finally did.
This is Harvey Milk, speaking on Friday, November 18th, 1978. I feel it's important that some people know my thoughts and why I did what I did. Almost everything that was done with an eye on the gay movement. I cannot prevent some people from feeling angry and frustrated and mad in response to my death. But I hope they will take the frustration and madness, and instead of demonstrating or anything of that type, I would hope that they would take the power. And I would hope that 5, 10, 100, and 1,000 would rise. I would like to see every gay lawyer, every gay architect come out, stand up, and let the world know. That would do more to end prejudice overnight than anybody could imagine. I urge them to do that. Urge them to come out. Only that way will we start to achieve our rights. All I ask is for the movement to continue. And if a bullet should enter my brain, then let that bullet destroy every closet door.
Thank the gay and lesbian and bisexual sailors that are in your departments and divisions. Shake their hand and thank them for their service, and tell them that you're proud of them, and let them know they're just as valuable and appreciated as any other sailor, as any other service member. And sometimes it's good to hear that, especially if sometimes you think you're not, or you're underappreciated.
This generation of military service members will be at the forefront of implementing these benefits and ensuring that our armed forces, all members of our armed forces, are poised for future success. I appreciate everything that every service member does to defend our country, and I appreciate your time here today. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are many firsts in this great nation. The first man on the moon, the first African American president, the first women on submarines, the first gay elected official, the first female admiral, the first Black History Month. And your attendance here today will go down in history. Be very proud of yourself today for being the first of many more to come, knowing that you all made a difference. Please join me in thanking our guest speakers.
I just really believe that this event that we just held is going to spread to other commands. Other sailors are going to say, I can do that. I can do that next year, and I'm going to start planning that. And they're going to have it on the ships underway, and they're going to have it in bases in Afghanistan because of what we did today. Because it's going to tell not just the gays and lesbians and bisexuals in the military, it's going to tell chain of commands, it's going to tell the leadership, it's okay, we can do this. It's not activism, it's celebrating diversity, and that's what we need to start focusing on, celebrating every valuable person in the armed forces.